Hi and welcome back to another Bestestimes Reborn video. I'm your host Brad. It's currently 20 degrees Celsius on Friday, June the 9th, 2023. So we're going to do a bit of a video over at Innisfail, so let's get started. Okay, so we're filming in a different format today. Doing it at 4K at 60 frames per second just to see if it'll work a little bit smoother. We'll see how we go from there. Take the tripod off. So we're going to see how far we can go with one battery. Not charge the battery, not add battery to it. See how it all goes. Might have to adjust the brightness. Make it a bit nicer. There we go. So it's not blowing out the colours of the sky. Okay, so we'll see where we can go. They're doing the cleaning up the toilets at the Corso, as you can see. Chappie just walks through there. Who knows? Barricaded off a bit. Okay. So we'll keep going along the Corso. We would be walking on the pathway if it wasn't for them having that barricaded off that little bit. So we're near David Dunbar Park on the Corso over east. So David Dunbar Park. I did look up who David Dunbar was once, and I forget what I found out. It was a while ago. Okay. So now we can go back on the pathway. There's certainly a strong smell of the mangroves over here. Okay. See the water tower through there. Coming up on church across here. We might actually we'll keep on though. Of course, I'll just read out what I can see on that church. Let me get over to it. So I'll say the time every now and then so we can work out how long that I record for, because it'll be recording straight through. Shouldn't be where I have to stop and start again. But if I do, I'll say the time just before I stop it. When I stop at the bakery, the butcher I mean, which used to be the bakery. Gospel Hall, that's the one. So I thought it was. Yeah, Gospel Hall. Innisfail Christian Assembly, they call it now. That one there, with the sign outside it. Okay. Just going to pause for a sec. I think the lens is dirty. Yeah, there's the playground along the Corso here. So we might have just a quick look at it. Looks a bit different from when I last come along here. You can show it when there's no kids. Of course, never show stuff like this when there's kids in there. David Dunbar Park written on the bin, which is cool. But we'll show what we can because it could change over the years. There's a lot of dew on the ground. There's a fair chance that it will be changed again, upgraded or downgraded, whatever they do. Okay. Just that little bit there. You get an idea what the park's like. Looks a lot cleaner than some of the others. Okay. So continue on. our merry way towards the scout hut. I wonder if the scout hut gets used anymore. I never really hear of anything happening at the scout hut anymore like you used to. So I'm not too sure with that one. If anyone knows, please let me know in the comment section. Oh, that'll be a fun time when the ground dries out for kids to run through with all the leaves. I would have loved that as a kid, all the crunching of the leaves. Would have been amazing. Sorry if there's any background noise from my stuff moving around in my bag. I'm going to do what I can do. Okay, so we'll go out here if there's no one there. It doesn't look like there's anyone there. I'd like them to thin out the trees more so you can actually see for safety if there's anyone there. But sometimes there's some unruly types when I come along here and nah, I'm not going out there sort of thing. Gets like that. Okay. So we'll have a look. It's a good place to take photos, get a little bit of video. There's a seat that could do with a good clean. Yeah, there's the Johnson River. And there's towards that's the it's not the Jubilee Bridge, that's Bamboo Creek one that I can see from here, I think. Or is that Centenary? Wow. So this is this little area here anyway, so you can have a look and see what it's like. Some people like to come along here, some people fish here. There used to be parts where you could put fishing rods. Oh, they're on the other side, yeah. You can see it now. These things here. You can put your fishing rod in. The light there, I don't know if that gets turned on. Hopefully it does at night or low light times. I wonder if it's solar. But it looks like it's got LEDs in it. But yeah, I'd say that's the Bamboo Creek Bridge, or the... No... I'd say that's Centenary. Yeah, Centenary Bridge. That one way down there, yeah. Be the one over to... on your way to Marillion, or that way to East Innisfail, in the old high school direction. So on, so bear with me. Good morning. Always nice to have friendly people, because it can be quite a rare thing when you're doing these walks. Nice when people say hello to you. Sometimes you say hello to them and they just look at you like you're doing something wrong. So here's your scout hut here. Yeah, I'd like to know if this is still being used. Be interesting to know. Doesn't look highly maintained, but we'll go and have a look around in the front once we get to a nicer part to walk down, because the grass is all wet. Don't want my feet wet and still have to walk 2 or 3 hours. So if you hear my watch saying the distance, that's the distance from when I started walking from home, so that's not accurate to right now. The distance that I've walked during this video, it's a distance from home. Yeah, the beautiful Johnson River along there. Some really nice spots along here. I had a guy come out and tell me a write-off for taking video along here a while ago. Even though I was only showing the river, I wasn't showing any houses, anything like that. And he was watching me go and ride off a bit further up, because there's beautiful like frangipani trees and different palm trees and different things along there that are really nice, but I'll stay away from there. So here's the scout hut, scout hall, whatever you want to call it. I've always heard it called the scout hut. So that's suburbia. Dogs and lawnmowers are the guaranteed sounds of suburbia. But here we go. So this is, well, we are on Ryan Street at the moment, but this is the turning into the Corso to show the front of the scout hut. There should be a pathway across there for the scouts and that to be able to walk across better, and there also should be parking for them, the parents and that. Well, you can see where there's a bit of damage on the front, which I would say it would need fixing. I'd say it's not in use anymore, I'd say by that, sadly. Been around all the time I've lived in town. Probably a while before that too. Yeah. You can sort of see in there a little bit. See where people are painted handprints and stuff. Yeah, you can sort of see in there a bit. Well, there you go. The old scout hut. I wonder if the Goondy one gets used still. I don't think scouts are as big a thing as they used to be. Okay, so that's back. Looking at the scout hut best we can. There's down the Corso there, the road part, back towards town. Now we'll go down, have a look down Ryan Street now. We won't be directing the video at anyone's particular houses for privacy, but if you see a house in there, well, that's just what shows on either side. The camera will be facing straight ahead. There's this block of land's for sale here, one on the corner of Ryan and the Corso. I think there'd be a lot of noise along here. Okay, we're going to stick to the side of the road as you do, and keep the camera as straight as possible. It's getting a little hard to see the screen because of the light, but yeah, we'll just adjust it there and show what we can. Go past the old Fitzgerald store, so we'll walk down there and then turn back, so I don't feel like going up that hill and such. I can hear the stuff rattling around in my backpack, bear with me. There's only so much I can do. This is Martin Street coming up, the one that goes across. Okay, so yeah, like I said, this one's Martin Street. It goes across, and we're on Ryan at the moment. So go up to Fitzgerald Street, where the Fitzgerald Street store used to be. There's your Martin Street down there. We'll try and go over all these hills, but health-wise, I don't know that I will be able to. But we'll do what we can. So I've been recording for 14 minutes so far. It's currently 8:34 a.m. Range of penny tree to my left, to my right, sorry. I'm sure it would look nice when it's all in flower. Big palm trees around. Try to describe some of the areas that I can't show. Some newer dwellings. That's for sale. And there's you can see the So that's from home. There's your Fitzgerald store, the Fitzgerald Street store, which I think people live in now. So we can't show too much. Oh, there's a child outside it, so no, we can't do it. So you got to bear with me with stuff like that. There's kids around you can't show. So Frank. Crossover. We can't show up there because there's 3 children outside the old shop. Oh, well, you can only show what you can show. Always protect people's rights and that. Hey, how you going? Yep. Frank's in there. Franco. He's nice. Howard's driving a school car. Okay, adjust the camera again. Yeah, it's not the sound you want to hear. Especially ones that don't have a fence, that one does. Well, bit of a dodge a bit there. There's Bernal Street to my right. I'm going to take it easy walking up these hills. Nice new house there to my left. Bernal Street there. That's got a very big hill. I've shown from the top of it before when I was doing my Marillion Road video. If you want to see that. Then there's Clark Street. There's a palm frond in the way from seeing the name. Yeah, Clark Street, Clark with an E. Or Clark Lane, actually. Yeah, Clark Lane. So that's Clark Lane there. I don't know that I've ever... Oh, I've been in there on the scooter before. In the past. Bear with me if I get out of breath. I can only show what I can show and do what I can do. It'd be nice if there was footpaths all the way around. Make life a lot nicer for pedestrians, a lot safer too. Now you can see where Jubilee used to be, where the payphone is, up there. And a bus stop across the road from it. Might be one on both sides. There's the bus shelter on the side, on the left. Payphones on the right, down there. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's where Jubilee used to be, which was a fish and chip shop and all that jazz. Plus, yeah, just a convenience store, a milk bar type of situation. Yeah. Some plovers. I'll try and keep this as straight ahead as possible so you can see straight ahead. Coming up on Shoe Street. Shoe Street signs to the left, here to the left and the right. I'd say that, I don't know if that takes an S and goes through. I don't know that I'd be able to go to the top of that hill. I can bypass it, I will. That hill straight up, that's a little bit much for walking. Yeah, Shoe Street to my right. We'll see what the next sign is. I don't think it is Shoe Street, but Shoe Street is to my right, the one further up. So you can see where this would have been an old shop up here too. Well, that's where True Blue and that used to be. And it was a blue building. There's Shoe Street, that's very steep, so I'm not walking up that. It's steeper than this one. Yeah, I'm sure this would have been an old shop at one stage. If anyone knows what it was, exactly what was there, please let me know in the comments. If you've got any photos, put them on old and new Innisfail photos on Facebook. I remember there used to be a door there, where that wood is. Oh, this is Phyllis Street, of course. Yeah, Phyllis. Look at this. I wonder if that goes around, so I can bypass the Ryan Street Hill. It'd be nice to bypass it and not have to worry about it. This is Mary Street coming up. Mary Street to the left and the right. I think that's got a steep hill as well, so you might go around that bottom one. Just keep going straight down Phyllis. Might be easier. To Rowney Street, Rowney Street. This is Mary. The one going across. There's Mary. And Mary to the right. I don't know how far Mary Street. Well, Mary goes to Harvey Street, so I could go up that hill because it's not as steep. Alright, bear with me. See what we can do. Because the next one down says no through road. It's just been a while since I've been around this area, so bear with me working out the streets. Might do is adjust the camera differently. Bear with me. There we go, and there we go. Yeah, we'll keep it like that for now until there we go. Okay. Yeah, the street's not as bad, it's more of a gradual hill. A lot of parrots in the trees. Ibises around. I've got a nice garden, but I can't show it. A really nice fence. Nice cat. There's some newer and fairly newly renovated houses along here. Well, that'd have a good view. on the corner of Harvey and Marty. Mary Street, I mean, sorry. They'd be able to see over the trees and the houses, I'd say. Towards sort of your Coquette Point, sort of direction. I think they've made the place to take advantage of the views too, by the look of it. And there's back where we just came from. There's your Mary and Harvey Street sign. So we might go down Harvey and have a bit of a look while we're over here. And follow that around and see where it goes. Downhill. There's a lot of trees, could block the view of those people's place, for them to be able to see. They still get a nice view though, I think. Be nice to drive these streets with the camera mounted on the windscreen and show it properly. Maybe one day, if I get the opportunity. I don't know what that street is just there. Let's have a look on Google Maps so we can map it out. R-O-W-N-E-Y street, that one. Going by the Google Maps. So if Google Maps is wrong, which sometimes they are, bear with me. Because when you can't see the street names, it makes it a lot harder. Is that a kangaroo down there? Not too sure. It's hard to tell from here. Sometimes there's wallabies and kangaroos and that. Yeah, I think it is. If I can get up close enough and zoom in, I'll do it, but if I can't, well. Cahill Street. Aha, Cahill Street. Definitely heard of Cahill Street before. Many times. C-A-H-I-L-L. Let's see if we can zoom in on that. If it stays there. Horses down the end. Warning crocodiles. I'm not going to walk down there, but I can see that definitely I think it's seen me and it's going to move. Right down there there's one. Kangaroo. Yeah, you can't really see it in the video. If it's clear enough, I'll zoom in editing. But if it comes out real blurry from zooming in, then I won't. Yeah, you can see it there. Well, way down there. About halfway down. Alright, we'll zoom back out so we don't lose picture quality. And we'll head up Cahill Street. What's Cahill Street turn into? Cahill turns into... you can get to Bliss and Hickory. Okay. Well, that was Harvey. Not actually doing it the way I'm facing, so it makes it harder to work it out. Go on Cahill to Bliss, and then Hickory Street to... I don't know, we'll work it out when we get up there. The map's not working out my exact positioning. But we'll see how we go. Pawpaw trees to my right. A pawpaw tree. Quite a nice looking. Oh, there's two of them. Okay. Oh, we'll just go by the street signs. That's all we can do. Steep driveways around here. We'll not have to walk up and down them regularly. So I want to get to somewhere like Church Street. People will be watching this like, well, you're going nowhere near it. Who knows? So there's a Cassowary Coast Regional Council sign on here. We'll have a quick mosey on, have a look.
4 kilometres completed. Duration 56 minutes 4 seconds.
Remember, that's from home.
5,796 steps.
People want to redevelop it, I think.
142 beats per minute.
Yes. 34 Car Hill. Let's try and get it straight. View and pause to read if you want to read it. Yeah, 34 Car Hill Street is Innisfail. The land will be sold subject to mortgage, something, bill of state, blah blah blah. Okay. Give it a bit of time. There you go. So that's this house here. Well, there you go. I made on his pushback. We'll go down where the horses are. Have a look. Dune. Yeah, we're going to see how far we can get on the battery with the power bank connected to it. I was going to do it without that, but it wouldn't get far enough to make for a slightly interesting video. And there's a lot of frangipani trees around. Oh, they do get really nice flowers on them, so I get why there's so many coming off on the cows. The cows are just up here at the end of the street. You can see them from a few streets. All the cattle. Here's Bliss Street to my right. This turns into Bliss. I don't know if it's anything to do with Kevin Bliss Motors family. They've been around for years. That Kevin Bliss. I know he grew up here. And Kevin Bliss Motors. Okay. So enjoy the scenery. They go quiet for as long as I can. Show the cattle. Cattle are very curious. I know that much. Very curious. Basically harmless, a lot of them. Just like watching what's going on. Beautiful scenery. A lot of them in there. See the radio tower from just going to handheld the microphone at the moment. I might get less noise from my bag. Okay, what's this side street here? See if it's got a name on the sign, some don't. Hickey. I know where Lower Hickey Street is, but this is Hickey. What's that this next one goes to? Hopefully it lines up. That's Hickey Street. Go all the way up west and see. Which street? Seems to be his place. Wow. People have said to me before, oh, why do you do this sort of video? Well, it shows the way Innisfail was like at this particular time. Like if somebody put up full high quality video, something from that 90s around the main street, in the outer areas and all that, I would love that. Because I've got a lot of memories of like Tidbits, Fruit Basket, Continental Cafe, Pizza House, Centrepoint Arcade, all these. We went to Joffrey's Arcade. You know, if someone had photos and videos of all that, it would be amazing. Oh, Punchard. I think this is Punchard Street. I know him. I know Punchard Street. Show back where we just came from so you can see the cattle again. Yeah, Punchard Street. Now I know exactly where I am. And I thought there was a walking track all the way through there. Yeah, you wouldn't think there was all farmland back here if you didn't know. All farms and things. That's pretty cool. There's all suburbia and then there's that. It's nice. So Punchard. I can get to Church Street and that from not far from here. Lower Hickey. So bear with me, this will be a longer video, but if you want to just leave it on in the background and go do things and come back and watch a bit more. Okay, so it's nearly 9 AM. It's 8:58 AM. We're in Punchard Street. Innisfail. Bear with me, the noise in the backpack. Not much I can do about it. Things moving around. Keep moseying on, facing the camera straight ahead. Whatever you see, you see. When we get up the top, we'll look back to where we just came from, so you can see the view. Just up past this car, or near it. I think the camera stopped just before, so I had to press record again. Okay, there's Church Street. Okay, so we'll look back where we just came from. There's the view from here. Really nice. We'll keep going and we'll turn left into church. just gonna get a quick photo. Street name. Okay, let's go up Church Street. It's very steep here. Okay, so this is very steep here, so bear with me. Take me a little bit. I remember walking a push bike up here years ago and then riding down it. Yeah, you wouldn't want your brakes to fail, even in a car. And we'll take a left at the end, I think, and go up to the end and then turn back and go down towards Marillion Road. Yeah, I think that's the plan at the moment, unless something changes. It's going to be steep even going down. Look at that. Wow. See how steep it is. It won't show up as well in video, how steep it is, but oh, there's that water tower. Thought of it. Oh, tank, I mean. Church Street Residential Cap. See what it says on there. 9MLS. Oh, there you go. Mosey on up there. Reservoir. See what's up here. Just for a bit of a look. When someone comes out and says something, I'll have a bit of a mosey on around. That's a little area. See if we can get a 360 around it. Can't go too far out to show it because the camera's not wide enough to show the top of it as well. We won't show over to the houses out of respect for people who live there, of course. We'll just show how big this is. Wow. It's a lot bigger than I expected it to be. I mean, I have been around here, but I haven't really taken any notice. Yeah. Full on concrete structure. Might if it actually gets used now. It's an interesting one, if anyone knows. Yeah. Well, it gets used for graffiti, sadly. I don't know why people have to do that. Yeah. See if we can get all the way around without having to turn back. It wouldn't be much fun having to turn back. There's a bit of a road up here, so should be fine. This is all public land as far as I know. Government. Now we'll get back onto Church Street. Yeah. Well, there you go. So we'll show back as we're leaving this driveway up here where we came down first, so you can get a bit of an idea of the size of it. magnitude of the whole thing. Yeah. I remember seeing that like 20 years ago being there, and you forget that it's even there. Okay, so I might get a photo of the sign too while it's here, because you never know, one day the sign may not be.
5 kilometers completed. Duration 1 hour 10 minutes 10 seconds. 7,200 steps. Heart rate 151 beats per minute.
So we can get and show the tank in the background. Okay. Okay, we're back on church. Another frangipani tree to the left. Beautiful flowers to the right. Hopefully they're showing up in the video without facing that direction. Yeah, you might have good grip on your shoes going down here. Luckily I do. It's not really designed to walk on the grass. So. Yeah, so we'll turn left at the stop sign down the end. Used to mow a guy's lawn in this street. He'd say he'd pay, never did. So he ended up doing it for nothing. When I was in my early 20s, and as a teenager. He lived in a house along here, I won't say which one. And yeah, middle of summer, you'd do it for him. Like, he was healthy enough to do it himself, he just didn't want to. He'd make out, oh, I'll take you to Cairns, or I'll do this and I'll do that for you, I'll pay you and everything. Didn't even give us, me and this other guy, a soft drink or anything like that. No, didn't even get that out of it. So there's Marty Street coming up. Let's look where we just came from. See how steep that is. Yeah, I wish I would record the elevation. And then we'll go left onto Marty. Got every car in the town's got to come along. That's the corner of Church and Marty. We won't go down the next street, but we'll just face down that direction. Wow, there's a lot more houses along here than there used to be on the right hand side. Left hand side there always was, but the right hand side there was a lot of vacant land. Bill's Tree Service. There you go. Yeah, very steep area. Be horrible to mow some of these with these steep hills. Wow. Yeah, this is all new from when I was coming along. It's for sale too, that one. I'll just quickly show that because it's for sale. Number 70. This one's just been built, I would say. Value Homes. The one to my right. This one here. Won't show too much due to privacy. Looks like it's not too far up being finished. Okay. So look where we just came from. There's a postal worker coming up. Postie. That's towards Brilliant Road. That house that was part of a giveaway in the 90s is down here somewhere. I guess there's one on the corner of Meagher Court or Crescent, whatever it says. Close. Close, there you go. Not close enough to see it. One of the houses along here anyway. And nice wooden house. Remember the people who won it didn't want it and they sold it. Would have been nice if it went to people who needed it. Wow, that's a nice view. Yeah, I don't know if I can go all the way down because people's houses and that, where the cows and that. I think people turn down there. It should be made into a court part at the end where you can probably turn around without wrecking the grass. Might be an idea. Yeah. That post is with letters and things and bills and all that. So if you're from overseas, you've never seen what they look like. Oh, there you go.
Are you right?
Yeah, I'm right.
Yep.
Yeah.
Not lost?
No, I'm right.
No.
Just doing a bit of video.
Okay.
Yeah. Thanks. See ya. Wondering whether I was lost. Nope. I know exactly where I am. Okay, it's 9:14 a.m. Yeah, I don't know how you say the name of that one. Meagher, close. Yeah, I've never known how to say that one. Oh, that's it there. Anyway. Okay. Continue on down Marty Street to Brilliant Road. Once I get in the shade, I'll see how much battery I got left. See how much it says. 74%, I think it says. No, 84%. Yeah, it's these hills that take it out of you along here. Good exercise, but yeah. Going past that place. What's for sale? I want to show it properly. Okay. Once we get to the Brilliant Road, we'll take a left. Go to the bakery. Oh, I keep saying bakery, the butcher, sorry. There's a bakery and fish and chip shop there for years. That's why. Like Barry Reef Fish and Chips was there. He's in Innisfail bakery. Comes that postie again. Probably sure you're not lost. I'm not lost. I know where I am. I know where I am from Quigley Street. I know her. I know her from Quigley Street. So, coming up on Church Street again, but we're not going up and over that hill. We're bypassing all hills now. Even the hill's hoist. For those who don't know, there's a clothesline. A type of clothesline that spins around. Okay. Continue on our merry way. Plovers watching me. Beware of plovers, they like to swoop any time of the year. Not just sometimes. Car coming out of Church Street, so we'll wait. Not yet. Church Street. That hill from before. Yeah, I wouldn't want to walk up that side. Don't know that I could do it these days. No dumping of garden waste. Well, I've seen people put garden waste there over the years. When I was mowing the lawn here, one of these places. Vanderlaw Close is the next one. To my right, yeah, Vanderlaw Close. Because Vanderlaw Close reminds me of a chap we used to call Cardboard Man. There's a long story behind that, but I'm not going to say it on YouTube. If you know, you know. Cardboard Man in 2000 and Fox. This street reminds me of Vanderlaw Close and Hey Matey. We won't go down there, but we'll show from this end. There's some fairly new houses here. This one's fairly new. One on the corner. I don't know how new it is, but I don't think it'll be 20 years old. No. Some gum trees in the back. As before, pardon the noise in my backpack, it's frustrating. Next time I'll find something to put in it to stop that from rattling. So when I take the camera out, the extra accessories rattle. So it's all swamp along there. And then you come up on Radiant Life School, or whatever they call it now. It's still Radiant Life. Person gave me a nod. Nothing like good manners. I certainly approve. So we've still got a fair while of battery. So when we stop at the butcher, I've got it right this time. I'll tell you the time, and then I'll tell you when I come out what the time is. Unless I decide to just keep going and don't stop in there. Sometimes that's the way. Truck coming, so I don't really want to get off onto the slush on the side of the road. Not much fun. Gave me a wave. So to my right, past all this here, actually to my left this time, is the school, which we won't show due to there's probably children there at the moment. But we'll find out the street name once we get up there. But it's on the corner of Marty and something street. The breeze from that ute was quite nice. Riley Street? Riley Close? I don't know. Too far away from the sign to see it yet. In the corner over there. Yeah, Radiant Life College. It's still called that. Even though the church isn't called Radiant Life anymore. Aeroplane going over. Light aircraft. No camping or garden waste. Hey, Riley Street, I was right. So I thought it was, Riley Street. Riley Street. I'll show sort of the outside because there's no children there, but just a little bit. Okay. Keep going along. Marty. Marty Street, Martin Street. Those are the ones. I might actually go straight down because I'd really have to pack the camera up to go into the butcher and then set it back up again because it's too bulky. Just take it in there. We'll see.
6 kilometers completed. Duration 1 hour 25 minutes 57 seconds. 8,879 steps. Heart rate 146 beats per minute.
It feels nice when people are nice enough to wave, like the chappie just now to my right. I wonder if you'll see the aeroplane in the video. Straight ahead at the moment. The moon's out. Yeah. So we might go all the way down to Coronation, just go back towards town, get a drink in town, a soda. Nice flowers over there, should be able to see them a little bit without showing the house too much. A busy area. Yeah, we might just go straight down. Better way, get it done. Hello, doggy. Garrett Sale 9 Church Street, 10 again, Saturday 9 till 12, cash only. That's the name of that church again, and Radiant Life College on that sign. Okay, there's Merlion Road. Butcher's down that way. The Empower Church is down that way too, to the left. So we're nearly up to Coronation Drive. Of course we can't show the schoolyard and all that. We've shown it before when there's been no kids there. But we'll show the opposite side when we take a ride up here. If we can get through, because there was talk of the council doing it the pathway behind the school. So we may not be able to get through. At least we can show that it's being done if it is. Marty Street, Graham Street to my left, Coronation to the right, Jack Ferguson Place, sign just here. So the water goes out to the Johnson River. The water flowing. Okay. We'll keep moseying on along here. Do what we can. Do what we can. Like I said before, without showing people's houses and stuff. It'd be nice if they turned this into a proper road, or at least concrete it. It goes up to this here for cyclists and people to walk on. Some nice flowers and things along here, and an old mooring and all that. We can see the stairs and that a little bit. Yeah, the lighting's not that good here. I might show it a little better. And then down. Yeah. Used to be some nice domesticated sort of plants along here too. I'll see if they're still there. People used to think locals. There's a tennis ball. Yeah, but locals used to seem to look after it. Look where this bridge is. It's a little bit of a bridge here. Used to be stuff along here. Really nice. It's where you end up with mosquitoes, march flies and things. There's no water going through here today. I don't think there has been for a while, judging by that. So we're not far away from the school area. Big spider web. Can't see the spider, but it's a big spider web. Probably won't show up on video. Well, I can't see it on video. Doesn't mean it's not showing up. There's a light shining on it. Pretty full on. Anyway. There's a nice bit of a tree canopy up here. We'll show as much as we can. I always like showing the tree canopy along. There we go, some of it. Oh, I like it when the sun shines through just that little bit. It looks really nice. Wow. A little bit further up too. We'll show straight up as much as we can. There we go. walk along with it facing up so you can see it properly. There's like a little scrub turkey or something up here. Bush turkey, as some people call them. I don't know the proper name of it. Can't see it now, it's gone. By the time I get it, camera ready, it's gone. Anyway, have a look at this one. The tree canopy anyway. Should go along. Really nice. Hopefully the camera captures it as best as possible. You'll be able to see by the length of the video how far we got while the video was recording. All that. Someone coming. Looks like an egg there on the ground. Someone coming, so I gotta go quiet for a sec. Well, this person walks past. Oh, there's school kids around, so I'll have to show the other side. Like I said before, wait for this person. Give him a chance to be past. Okay, well, the reason why we're facing the camera this towards the bamboo is because of the school children. So bear with me, they're actually even on the fence. So, have a look at all the where it's all overgrown now, where it used to be, in the rock wall area. Rock wall sign. We'll pause it till we go past the students, so we don't hear their voices and that. Okay, we're back. Still going past the school, but you can see the overgrown fence all there. You get the idea of the distance. Know that? I'll tell you the time when I get past the school. So we'll see how long it's taken. Bear with the runny nose, the weather, time of the year, allergies, all that malarkey. I've seen crabs and that in here before, and turtles. More crabs though. Okay. Let's keep moseying on along Coronation Drive. Camera lined up. This whole pathway needs doing up all the way down to where they did the Newell pathway a few years ago. Would be awesome if they did that up, because not very nice to walk along once you get a bit further up. This is all overgrown, which it never used to be. Used to be able to look over there and see down, and there'd be water just like the other one further back. Not as much, but like similar sort of idea. But yeah, this footpath certainly needs doing up. Hopefully they'll do all the way along instead of just behind the school, where it doesn't need it as much. It's not nice to walk or ride along here. It should be wider so that people can overtake each other. It's safer. People don't have to go off onto the slush, especially in the wet season. Lost cat. Have you seen S-E-E-N? Have you seen this cat? That was the name of the cat. Lost since afternoon, 18th of May. There's green ants hanging around. Of course. Looks like a tortoiseshell cat. No, I haven't seen it. Hopefully they get it back. It's horrible losing a cat, I know from experience. Johnson River. Through there. See more of the Johnson River through there than used to.
Completed. Duration 1 hour 40 minutes, 13 seconds. 10,324 steps. Heart rate 139 beats per minute.
That's my distance from home and the time that I've walked. It's a fair hike. And we'll show the tree canopy. Oh, we'll show this guy is not very safe. He rides through town in his electric skateboard. I used to ride around on a three-wheel scooter thing. Looked like a bike, designed like a chopper motorbike. Very snobby. Not friendly or anything. You know, a lot of scooterists, when they see another scooter rider, they'll give you a nod or they'll wave. Not this guy. He'd look at you like he's better than you, so stop nodding and saying hello to him. Yeah, really nice tree canopy along here. Hopefully it's showing up enough on here. Clear enough. We're nearly out of the tree canopy area. and then back down. Okay, camera right, there we go. So you can see that the footpath really needs some maintenance done to it. Would be great if they did the whole thing up, replaced it all the way along, made it wider. There's room to make it wider, except for where the poles are, the electricity poles. Well, now why the camera changed by itself then. Coming up on Stanzala to my right. I see it where there used to be a bin. To my left coming up. Be nicer if it faced the river, the seat. There used to be scenery that used to be good, where you could see the river from that spot, but I don't think you can anymore. Here. Yeah, there used to be a view from here. You'd be able to see that really good. But it's all grown up over and the view's gone. Soon when I look back where we just came from. Oh. Pardon my nose. Okay. Well, I'm back where we just came from. And continue on our merry way. Yeah, this time of the year it's cooler to walk, but it's bad for allergies. There's Bartle Street to my right. Yeah, see, look how the footpath is here. Imagine going along here on a mobility scooter or a wheelchair. You could fall out. And not the best thing for accessibility. Here there should be a concrete bit to get across the street, like a ramp to get onto the street if you need to go to Bartle Street or Fitzgerald Street, just up here, not just these stairs. You got Benwell Street just here, and then there's Fitzgerald. Yeah, the Coronation Drive end of Fitzgerald Street is up here. We tried to show the Fitzgerald Street store before, but there was children there, so we couldn't. There's your Johnson River. You'll see the Bamboo Creek Bridge across from there. Hopefully it'll show up. Yep, there it is. This is where the chair should be, facing across. Oh, there's a wagtail, woolly wagtail flying around. A little low. If we can zoom in on it. It's only got 2 times zoom, this camera, so hopefully we'll see him. Woolly wagtail. Alright, there's the bridge across there. A few flies around here. There's a peewee, 2 peewees. They're quite friendly birds. If you're sitting somewhere, they'll come right up to you. They're nice birds too. They sort of look like magpies, but they're not aggressive like that, unless they're nesting, but normally they're nice. Very nice bird. Totally different to minor birds. Minor birds are a minor or major inconvenience. They can be. I've seen minor birds attacking kookaburras, and the kookaburras just do nothing about it. Just put up with it. Just sit there on the power line. There's Burnwell Street, which stops at the end and then goes over Marillion Road and starts again. Continues on. So it is a dead end that way. Another drain thing. You can hear the water running. Oh, I can. Water flowing. Okay. Let's continue on. So health may get the best of me and I might have to stop before the battery runs low enough that I've got to stop. We'll see what we can do. Good exercise. Some more peewees up here. That's the same ones through up here, there's two of them. Okay. So you'll see up here where the concrete will change, and that's where the way it should be all the way along, like this concrete up here. Fitzgerald Street, that's really steep too. I wouldn't walk up there to get onto Marillion Road anyway. No, you see us. I don't know if it'll show up on video how steep that is, but wow, it's crazy. Crazy steep. So you can see the difference between the two footpaths here, where they've built the newer stuff and they've expanded it out. That's the way it should be all the way along. Be a lot nicer. It's a lot smoother, it's really nice to ride on. Another seat, there used to be a bin here, which is long gone. The council's taken away a lot of bins. They'll take away 10 bins and put one in place to cover the whole area, which a lot of people won't walk the extra distance to get to a bin. I will, but a lot won't. So it's not really the smartest thing. Hopefully the next council puts them back, does the right thing, makes it a lot tidier, or have people coming around, walking along here, cleaning up rubbish, have council people. So I've seen local everyday people that aren't getting paid walking along with those claw things where you can pick up rubbish with, and gloves and bags and stuff, cleaning up rubbish through town. Now they shouldn't have to do that. I was talking to one lady that was doing it once. When they first started removing a lot of bins, she was not happy. I was helping her pick up a few things, put them in her bag. And it's pretty sad that they take away the majority of the bins. I'll give you a bit more look of the foliage along here. A lot of weeds and things, but there's some nice palm trees and things. This might have to be broken up into a part 1 and a part 2, maybe even a part 3, to have enough room to do it. And when I edit and that. Otherwise it'll take about 7 hours to convert and then forever to upload. So if you see it as a part 1, part 2, part 3 or something like that, yeah, look for the other parts if you want to watch the whole thing. Get the idea. Yeah, see, this part's quite nice. It's just dropped down a few degrees Celsius. Yeah, due to the tree canopy, and that is so much cooler here, just in this one spot. It probably will be in the next part where it's shady. Pity that. seat wasn't in the shade. I'm sure people would like it to be in the shade. I should have a cover over it, like the table and chairs things, but just with the chair there. Coming up where the fitness equipment is, the gym equipment and that, up here. So there's people under the bridge. People do loiter under there. I don't mind people fishing under there, but when they just loiter, it's not really safe for people, other people. There's your gym equipment. And there's a couple of people there, so I might go up and over a different way, so I don't show them on their privacy. Yeah, I wish people didn't lurk like that. But there's your gym equipment. And back where we just came from, there's a bubble or water fountain thing here. I wouldn't drink out of it, but maybe if you just got to wash your hands, or water for a dog, I don't know, but otherwise no. So we'll continue up this pathway. Instead of going under the bridge, we'll go down and across and over. So what street do we go here? Agnes and Ashton. Ashton's this little one here, and Agnes is that long one there at the hill. So we'll go up Ashton Street. Never ever see that open, that place. I don't know if anyone lives there or not. It's a very historical old building. It's been there all the time I drone. And we'll come up on where Bridge Meats used to be. Show the Bridge Meats mural. Just starting to fade. I've got photos of it when it wasn't faded. When I look on old and new Innisfail photos, you'll see it somewhere on there. This is Baxter Park, a little bit here, the Jubilee Bridge, South Johnson River, towards the CBD and police station and all that. Back where we just came from, up to Bridge Meats here. We might stop at Woolworths and pack up. Might show up on the car park, see where they pressure washed and all that. 9:56 a.m, nearly 10. Remember when I was saying it was nearly 9. Wow. So to get across where we want to go safely, we're going to have to go around, across here and back down and around. It's a little silly. There used to be a zebra crossing here, which was a lot safer. That's gone. Photo studio's closed down. Hasn't been there for years. The sign's still there. And all that jazz, so I'll show back towards the Bowls Club while we're here. Eight kilometres. So we're basically back where we started from. Yeah, we're nearly back where I started. Corso there. Excellent. I've got an old photo of this place on the corner. It's in the same location folder on old new Innisfail photos. It shows it more nowadays and way back in the one photo. It's got like a collage, top and bottom in half split. This place on the corner of the Corso and Marillion Road. So So we'll cross here, where it's a little bit safer too. Well, it's not overly safe, because we're in the road hill. Up there, you saw in that other video, if you watched it. Million Road and Beyond, or whatever I called it. Your lawn bowls. That's our lawn bowls club. And there there's a mural. I've done a video about showing this mural in full detail. Go and have a look in there. Bestestimes Reborn. And the Innisfail playlist, you'll see it. We'll show the sign showing about the centenary, the 100 years. Centenary celebrations officially begins January 25th. That's very out of date. I'll just quickly show the bowling green, just to give you an idea of what's here. If you want to come play, sign up, do what you got to do. Okay, and there's good view across there to the Charlton Bridge. Your bowling club. That's what the bowls club. There's where we would have came up. There wasn't people onto the bridge. So I think the best thing to do is to stop at Woolworths, and that'll be the end of the video. Go up, show the car park, and finish it there. The battery is going to take forever to run out. Well, since I had to press record again over in Church Street, or that area, sort of area, Punchard Street, we've done an hour of recording, so not bad. This is your Jubilee Bridge, second Jubilee Bridge. The old one's gone, for those wondering. Very Art Deco designed bridge, as you can see. Don't show us much detail. You never know, 100 years from now it might be gone, like the old one. I think it's designed well enough that it should last. It's the Johnston River. A wharf. Yeah, it's been designed quite well, but it should last a long time. So we'll show the design here. Show where the cars go if we can, while there's no cars. Traffic goes both directions. And the police station up there. Get a bit of an idea of the design, what they've done. Very Art Deco-y inspired. Being that there's a lot of Art Deco designed buildings in town, especially if you go up Rankin Street, you'll see it. The Shire Hall and that, including the Shire Hall. Show this side, the way it is. This part that faces the river. Give you a bit of an idea. So where we just come from. Over to the river. Beautiful scenery. Johnston River. Yeah, it's a beautiful day today. Look at the sky. Wow. Good, thanks. How are you? That's our district police headquarters. Across here. Yeah, it's nice to have friendly people. take notes of people that aren't friendly, get notes from these people who are friendly, show respect for people, trying to show, you know, it's not like I get paid to do this, but I love doing it, showing for future generations what it was like here. Be interesting to look back 20, 30, 40, 50 years from now and see what it was like here. Be able to reminisce. Like I've said before, oh, I remember that building and all that, you know, and have memories of it. For information, pause to read. But the original Jubilee Bridge was built in 1923. The cost of £32,725. 400 feet, 121.9 metres long. The width, 18 feet, 5.5 metres. 360 tons, T-O-N-S. And it's partly, there's mould and stuff on it, but 365.6 tons, T-O-N-N-E-S. Quantity of, that's the quantity of cement. The quantity of steel, if you can read it there, it's 400 T-O-N-S, 406.4 tons, T-O-N-N-E-S. New Jubilee Bridge, 2011, $21.6 million. Length, 113.5 metres, so it's longer than the old one, just. Width, width is 15.8 metres. The old one was 5.5 metres. Quantity of cement, 1,360 tonnes. Quantity of steel, 630 tonnes. Wow. So pause to read that if you want to read it in detail. Wow. There's the old bridge there. People coming. And then there's the old ferry that went across, Johnson River Ferry. The construction of the old bridge, looks like. Yeah, circa 1922. Wow, amazing. Another detail. Anyway, let's go across towards the police station. So we don't show this child. So we don't want to be behind them. Show them it. There's your bottle shop. Cane Cover Tavern, whatever they call it now. Police station. Jubilee Bridge, that direction. And you got the CWA Hall across here. The white and blue building. Car park's near it, to my left. This is McGowan Drive along here. There's back where we just came from. Police station and all that. CWA Hall across there. I'll zoom in a little bit so you can see it a bit better. You never know, one day it may not be there. It's like an old house, which I think it was originally. And the old infant welfare place here in the corner. Yeah, the old infant welfare place used to have a plaque on it. I don't know if it's still there. Last time I come along here, the plaque was still there. I'll show it. It's there. It's still there. See if we can show it. There's nothing being used in there at the moment. It's very overgrown, as you might be able to see. Yeah, there's your plaque. Infant Welfare Centre. Let's straighten it up a bit. There we go. 1960, so the 14th day of May 1960 it was opened. And it should still be there, I think. A job agency was in here for a while. You can see in there a little bit, but not too well. Yeah, it was definitely a job agency. That's towards Rankin Street. Love to get permission to explore through some of these old buildings like this and show it. Bit of a kitchen there. Oh, just the camera against the window a little bit. Oops. Anyway, let's keep going. Gives you an idea of what's here. Hopefully that didn't damage the camera. You can see where it's very overgrown. They could at least look after the garden. You get the idea what it's like here in this part. There's your CWA across the way, across the street, and we'll continue on. It's Woolworths. Used to be the Centrepoint Arcade. Clearway, New Delicious, Ignite and Family Law. People coming out of the courthouse. Where it's blue down there is where the ANZ Bank and Retail and that used to be. Used to be in Nolan's Corner. There used to be a sign up there to Cyclone Larry, which I wish it was still there, or if they replaced it. In Nolan's Corner. No indicator when they're turning. It's always fun. So you don't know which way they're going. It's up towards the old ANZ Bank, so it's Rankin Street. We'll continue along McGowan Drive till we get to where we go up to the car park, and we'll finish up in the car park. Yeah, all this needs to be done up along here, on the other side of the road. It's Woolworths. And what a lot of people call the old IGA car park. That's where we're going to go. And they didn't clean the side because this car park is owned by the council. Now, the top and bottom of this part, from the building out, from the main building out, for people who don't realise where those signs are, the Woolworths and Reject Shop sign out. So they don't own that wall there. But they own all this here, which could be cleaned. Look nicer if all this up here was cleaned. Hopefully. It's a dream. There's a mural here, which I hope they preserve. I recorded video here before showing it in full detail. If you want to have a look in the old Look in the Innisfail playlist. Well, thanks for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one. This is Bestestimes Reborn, keeping memories alive. I think the video stopped somewhere, so I don't know where it stopped. I don't know where it finished. So we'll show up here. It didn't make the beep noise that it normally does when it stops, so we'll show along here where they've did all the pressure washing and that, and we'll sign off. So all this top part and the underneath of here is all owned by the council. The part underneath the actual arcade is owned by the arcade. So all this is all owned by the council. All this car park and that. So it's got nothing to do with the arcade itself. It's all council. Anyway, thanks for watching. This is Bestestimes, keeping memories alive for us and future generations to see. And that, check out old new Innisfail photos on Facebook, Bestestimes Reborn on YouTube. And we'll catch you in the next one. Check the links in the description.